Hey y'all, welcome back to another blind tasting that my husband has picked for me here on Bourbon and Bikinis. My name is Amanda, and if you're not already, make sure you are following, subscribed, whatever you want to call it, comment down below, and like this post to see more in the future. Today we are doing another blind tasting, and looking at these glasses here in front of me, they seem to be around the same age statement or pretty close. This one here on this side is giving me darker vibes, but I'm going to show you what's in the glass before I find out. I'm going to stick with what's tried and true and start here on my left. Really nice copper color on this one. It has a lot of nice vanilla. There's almost some citrus component, maybe a little bit of tropical fruit in a way. And by that, I mean like cooked plantains, a little bit of cinnamon. I definitely feel like there's some age behind this one because there's not a whole lot of like ethanol forwardness on the nose. It seems a little more tempered. On the palate, the spices come through really boldly on this one. A lot more oak than I was expecting. Definitely has some fruitiness. There's some like funk in there as well. Almost some like peppery notes. Kind of reminiscent of a Willet, but I'm not willing to die on that hill. This one, as you look at it initially, gives a little more darker copper. And I'm getting more like cherry, raspberry. This one's almost giving more like fruitcake notes. So those dried fruits, maybe some raisin, definitely some pound cake. But it's not nearly as sweet on the palate as I was expecting. I feel like this one has a higher proof. Definitely a higher age statement. I don't know if I love this one, but now that I'm tasting them side by side, they're kind of giving me maybe Russells. And it's interesting because maybe Russell's 15 versus 13 here, just because the notes kind of match what I've tried in the past. And it would be surprising if this one's a 15, this one's a 13, because I haven't initially enjoyed the 15 over the 13. But in this case, I like this one more. I think there's more to it. I think there's better notes. And there's just, as it's kind of opening up, it's giving more of an enjoyable experience because it kind of keeps giving more. So let's see what it is. Holy shit. Okay, that's awesome. I'm actually really happy because I always say I have a really cool palette and I'm shocked. That is interesting. So ironically, like I said, this one seemed like it was an older age statement because it had that darker color to it, but Russell's 15 versus Knob Creek 18. And I'm not surprised in that end result because I think Knob Creek 18 for me is a little bit of a lackluster pour from Jim Beam, but like I tend to like the 9 or the 12 year more. But that was interesting. Actually, thank you for that one. That was really fun. And now I guess I want to do a blind with Russell's 13 and 15 to see how that stacks up. Does it beat Knob Creek 18? If you're just as shocked as I am with the outcome of actually getting a bottle right, make sure you subscribe so you can see more of these shocking moments in real time. See you next time.